be
Don't let me
liable
search.
for anything because we're not going to use the person's name, real name. So yeah. Okay, so do you want me to start off, or you want to start off?
I mean, you've been taken over, so feel free. You're. I don't know. I was gonna say you're the guest, but even though you're a host, yes. I don't know. You can do it.
Okay, so
I don't know. Yeah.
very recently I had a situation with a coworker. Let's call her crazy. Yeah,
Okay, crazy lady.
crazy lady. Yes. And for those who are watching that are at work, shh. So you guys know who we're talking about. So shh.
Some people gave us permission.
Yeah.
I will say. But
yes. Yeah. This one coworker will give us permission to share his story as well as my story. So, why don't you go ahead and tell his story, because he told it to you. And then after you tell his story, I will tell mine.
Oh, jeepers. Should I start with his story, or
Yes.
should I just talk about my story first?
Okay,
I don't
how
know.
about you talk about your story first,
Yes.
and then his story, and then I'll tell my story.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sure. Okay. This is part 1 of the podcast. Wow. All right. Work life. So, about work life, about a crazy lady. All right. So my situation started like when this person first started working at the pack. And can't really remember the year or anything, to be honest, or the month. But
yeah,
not a problem.
At first, I let some things slide because she was there, and I understood.
Yeah. Let's just say maybe a year ago this all happened when she first started working here. So my scenario was a couple of scenarios, mind you. Which one should I start with? Maybe there was one scenario where I guess I was having my lunch or dinner or whatever, and she came in to ask what it is that I'm eating or whatever. I explained, like, I think I was having potatoes or something.
No, you said carrots. Or I remember you having carrots.
I think I had carrots and potatoes or something like that. Also, mind you, it's cold. It's not warm because I'm weird like that. Like, that's one thing, if anyone knows me, I will have things cold or hot, doesn't matter to me. Anyways, so yeah, I tell her what it is. Let's say carrots and potatoes. And then she literally just goes and helps herself. She grabs a fork and grabs some out of
carrot,
a carrot or whatever.
She told me it's a carrot. She really took a carrot and put it in the and ate it without you asking.
Yeah, so she didn't necessarily ask to try it. She just was asking what I was having to eat that day. So let's just say there's a lot of things about boundaries here, folks, and potentially cultures. And don't get me wrong, I respect not just her culture,
her country. I know it's different.
Everything's going to be different versus there to, let's say, here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I want to say? I guess in Ontario. Let's put it that way.
She needs to learn boundaries. Just because it works in her country doesn't work here.
Yes, and that goes anywhere for anybody out there. Like, everybody has different things.
Let's say we travel to, for an example, like England. We respect their culture.
Yeah.
And then how they live.
Yeah. Like, you try their food.
Because we are guests in their country.
You follow the rules.
You respect them.
Yeah. Proper etiquette.
Yes.
And and then you should be good.
But not in the crazy lady case.
Not in her case, though. It is what it is. I don't know. But anyways, that's just one scenario. Second scenario, because we're we work at a performing arts center. We have a bunch of different things to clean, right? So like not just
Yes, her and I work at the First
yes.
Ontario Performing Arts Center, downtown St. Catharines.
Yeah.
We're allowed to share that's a public place. It's not our own personal address.
Yes, that's true. I mean, and we love this place very much.
We
by
do.
The way.
Like,
if any staff,
they're very accepting.
yes, very accommodating.
Very accepting, and
of
very understanding
of your disabilities, your culture,
work schedule,
and that too.
There's other coworkers that have another job and they're pretty flexible with that.
Yeah. And that's why we like it. They're very open
and
about everything.
You have to congratulate her because she's becoming a snack master and she's going to work in September.
Yes, if not sooner.
Give her congratulations.
Okay, yay me! But yeah, until then, we are cleaners, by the way. Cleaner porters.
Yeah, cleaner porters.
Yes.
If you don't know what a porter is basically helping set up for events or taking stuff down for events.
Yeah. Or helping artists with their
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
or guiding customers or artists to where they gotta go. In case if nobody else is around.
That's not really our job. It's the lead.
No, on the other hand,
the lead guy does it.
Okay, lead guy does it for the most part, but say lead guy or nobody else is around, like hospitality or front of house. That's when if they see us,
but it doesn't happen too often.
That we can kind of try our best to guide them.
It doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, yep, for sure. Or bringing orders in, like if we have a bunch of, well, not alcohol because we don't do that part, but like if it's like supplies
or food, like hospitality,
then we cut out
to bring in food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do all of that stuff. So basically, yes, we clean theaters. There's also a film house.
There's a film house.
There's a bunch of different things.
Different venues in the building.
Yes.
And yes, we have to clean the washrooms too.
Yes.
And clean the toilets.
But it's always a good time. And
so far, a lot of people are happy with us. They have really no complaints.
Yes.
Like a lot of people saying like we're the cleanest from Arts Center.
Yep. That's pretty true. Mm-hmm. We have a really good team.
Yeah.
For all departments, I will say in general. Yeah. We all work very well together as a team. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
there's
so
a few people that no one's perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
There might be some people that come and go.
People that stay because they like working.
Yeah, exactly. It depends if you're international or not, but
to finish your story about the crazy lady.
Yeah, this crazy lady, yes. And just disclaimer also, she is in our particular department. So it's not like we're talking about any other departments right now. So anyways, going back to her and my situations. So there's a second situation for me where we were cleaning the film house. As we mentioned, that we do clean pretty well. It's very often that we do that, usually in the evenings and like mid-afternoons. Mm-hmm. So this one happened to be in the evening. I had one extra coworker there with me who is very peaceful, and we love her.
She is. Yeah.
I am going to call her.
She's
M.
She's very quiet. She's always willing to help people.
Yeah, for sure. And she will respect people's boundaries.
Yes, she does. She does.
Yes. So like I said, I'm going to call her M.
M, yes.
And basically, so before I talk more about M, we're going to talk about Crazy Lady. So basically, so she, let's just say I was in the middle of mopping because like the other two were doing like vacuuming, wiping down everything. So just as I was about to start mopping, Crazy Lady comes down, I guess, and she goes and forcefully grabs out of my hand, like yanking. Thankfully, I'm an adult and not a kid because that could really injure your wrist or whatever. Luckily, my wrist is not injured or anything like that. But let's just say that was not nice. To the point where I was very shocked, but then that turns into very upset. I am an emotional person. I will put it out there. Literally anything and everything can get under my skin. I'm trying to work better on that. But just the way she did what she did was not okay. She could have just asked politely, say, "Hey, can I take over the mopping or whatever?" Yeah. So basically, crazy lady then is just doing her thing in the back, and M comes up to me and she's like, "Is everything okay?" And I was like, "I'm just letting you know, no, I'm not okay. Like, I gotta get out of here. Like, I'm just gonna grab the garbages and just do my own thing and just go home because I just cannot be there." I would assume M understood how I was feeling, and she probably witnessed what crazy lady did. And so she said, "Yeah, that's fine." So I did what I did, and then I don't know what happened after that behind the scenes.
Sorry about the screaming kids in the background.
Oh yes, crazy kid building. Yeah.
Anyway,
but anyways, yeah. So yeah, basically all I did was throw out the garbage, because usually that's what we do at the end of the night. We throw our stuff out and then put things away, and then I just packed up and left. And then I had to immediately report that to our managers and stuff. And at the time, it was before our main lead cleaner was a lead cleaner. Let's put it that way.
So our lead cleaner, we are going to call him C-Man.
C-Man is good. Yeah, we like that. We like that. So C-Man,
he's
dealt with a lot of
her and several times, but this recent thing that happened to my coworker and myself got escalated.
Yes, and let's just say, not just our stories, but there's our whole entire department has had situations with her. This particular
at first,
crazy
when she
lady.
knew, I let things go, but then I started to see a pattern.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, please continue.
Yeah. So after that situation, I reported it, and I guess C-Man reported it to our main boss at the time.
P-Man.
Yeah. P-Man, sure. Reported to him. They took care of it. They told her about boundaries, whatever. And then ever since then, she didn't really mess with me, for the most part. But then she picks and chooses to just attack everybody else, but whatever. Or maybe not attack, but that's kind of dramatic. But just
It picks on who should get to boss around, basically.
Yeah. And we will probably mention multiple times. It's either her way or the highway kind of person.
It's her way or no way.
Yeah, exactly.
She's crazy lady.
Yeah, crazy lady. Yeah.
Ooh.
But anyways, so after I reported it and everything, of course, they all talked to boss man, whoever. They had a talk any work would. And I guess she then, because I guess they they might have mentioned my name to her, of whose situation it is.
I don't think so. No,
I don't know. But then how would she have known?
She just figured it out.
Come to me.
She just figured it out.
Maybe. Okay, maybe she's a smart lady too.
It's it's confidential. They don't.
I don't. Okay, I would assume it should be confidential.
When they're talking to the person who did that stuff, they don't say the names because it's confidential.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, there we go, confidential.
She's just a smart lady.
Yeah, maybe she is extra smart, or maybe she put two and two together, saying, I took a thing out of her hand, and then she probably was like, oh yeah, it's me. Megan. Anyway, she came in through text, not physically in person, because I do not handle confrontations at all. It sucks.
But you need to learn to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, I know. I gotta work on that. It's okay. Slowly but surely, I will take baby steps to do that. But until then,
Okay, so
basically she said sorry and asked for forgiveness. And I mean, I might have said, okay, fine, I'll forgive you and forget.
But in reality, she is.
Yeah, I have
she
not.
Never forgave her, and she never will.
I just kind of, to keep the peace or whatever, I just don't want any more drama between me and her or whatever. So I was like, to act professional, it's being professional. So I was like, maybe this will just allow her to get off my back. So, yeah, I will say, sure, I can, well, not to say forgive, like, maybe I did partially forgive her, but, like, let's just say I will never forget how that made me feel.
Be honest.
Maybe it wasn't like a full forgiveness. Like, it was a half.
Be
Forgiveness.
Be honest. You'll never forgive. Just be honest.
Maybe not. I don't know. There will come a day where I feel like I will let it go, but maybe not yet because it's still pretty like newer-ish. It's not the newest situation, but newer. But anyway, so yeah, that's my situations between this crazy lady.
Yeah, and now we're gonna talk about another coworker that this recently happened. It's between her, the crazy leader, and my other coworker. It happened recently.
Yes, and we're gonna call him D. Or we could, could we say Mr. Italian? I don't know. Either way, D.
Or we could say his name. Give us permission. Say, I don't know.
I think I'm just going to still.
We could say D-Man. D-Man. Yeah, D-Man.
Or little D. Or little Dev. I don't know.
No, D-Man.
D-Man? Okay.
Little Dev, whatever.
Whatever. Or Italian Stallion. As Seaman actually
once
said to him.
Okay, now tell his story.
Let's see here. What happened? If I can remember.
Messages.
Oh, I might have to, bear with me. I might have to read text messages and stuff like that. But, jeepers Murphy. Let's just say, what can I do? Like, do we have to, like, talk about the meeting thing? Is that what we're doing? Or no? I can't remember. Because this probably has to do with, like, our work meeting a little bit. I'm not sure exactly. What did he do? This might take me a while, folks, because I have no idea where it all started. Okay, I guess I can say this much right now. I could say Crazy Lady was referring to me, and he's referring to our work meeting more recently. We won't get into much details there.
Yes, the Crazy Lady.
But he said that this wonderful Mar said that.
So this incident between the Crazy Lady and him happened Saturday
before the meeting. Yes, that's true. And this lovely lady here, he says, was a golden night to him that day. Pretty much speaking up and out about this crazy lady, who, let's just say, this crazy lady pretty much was low-key calling him out, but using, unfortunately, her name, which would be a part of her situation to talk about a little bit later if she's comfortable enough. But yeah, let's just say, like, whatever happened between him and Crazy Lady was very verbal, and he didn't like what she said or did or whatever. He said it to her face, saying, "Hey, I do not like this.
Yeah.
I am filing a complaint, basically." And let's just say she's not too happy, obviously, as one would. And obviously he feels the same. Like they're both kind of butting heads, and let's just say higher ups are going to be taking care of it.
Yes.
And we're just going to leave it mostly at that.
So basically, what happened at the meeting? Just blew up. So I heard what she said, and then I know it was about demon, but then she used my name, and it's like I was frustrated, so I spoke up, and because Paul said no, stop,
Yeah, as a boss should. It's not the time and place to talk about situations in front of a whole group of people. It should be left private.
Even a lovely elderly lady also saw that I was frustrated when I was talking. So I'm glad I wasn't the only one that saw me frustrated.
Yes.
And a lot of people agree with me, especially at the part when I said, everyone looks different.
This is very true. That's pretty much
so
what it is.
After the meeting, I went up to our room, the cleaner's room. She still had to sign in on the paper.
Yes, this is true. I have yet to sign in. I came in a little bit late, but that's okay. But we were walking together. We were going upstairs. That's right. I signed in, and then just about to sit down and everything. And then crazy lady
walked in, and I said, "Please, I don't want to talk to you." She said, "No, I'm talking to you." Like, she completely disregarded my feelings.
Mm-hmm. And here I am being awkward in between them two. Yeah.
She disregarded my feelings. She disregarded what I said, and she forced an apology on me, which frankly made me very angry.
Yeah.
And then she hugged me, which I felt very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't ask for permission. I didn't give her permission.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't ask for when she was giving it.
Mm-hmm.
So as professional, I said, okay, yeah, we're good. We're not good.
Yeah.
She pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
And also, my incident got reported to our manager, so that is going to be also discussed in the complaint that the man initiated.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to get. It's going to be a paper trail. That's the news I want to say. It's going to be a paper trail.
Paper trail. Yeah. Whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, she
basically
created her situation for herself.
Basically, going to say, hey, you have to respect boundaries.
And two, this could really interfere with your visas,
your work
in the future,
your
living areas.
Our manager said to me when I was talking to her, my manager said, if she continues to do this, she will get fired.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure there's many other situations out there similar to hers and mine and whoever out in the world. So let's just say it could happen anywhere, anytime.
When that happens, having several people in my apartment. So
it's not just one person. Everybody.
Not just one person. Everybody. Funny attacked everyone. It happened to be the last one to be attacked.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. It's also shocking.
Yeah. I guess she finds the easier targets and then boom. And then she goes down the line. But whatever. Karma will happen, and whatever happens, and whatever that, again, maybe not our business, but whatever
happens.
Yeah.
That's why I spoke up, because I know sometimes, yes, we have to, do stuff quickly if it's very busy.
Yeah.
But if it's not busy, take your time and do it properly.
Yeah. And even if you're... Yeah, exactly. And even if you're getting rushed, and people like us with disabilities, that doesn't really go well.
And sometimes her way is not the best way. I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not sorry to say that. Not sorry to say that.
Yeah. It is what it
Sometimes
is.
she rushes, and then another person, and then next people come in next day saying, "Oh, it's not done very well. We have to redo it."
And it's not just from our departments; we hear it from everyone.
Yes.
So there you go. Let's put it that way. We want to keep everybody happy.
And there was also several times when it was time for us to leave. I said, "Yeah, we." So we said this one time, said, "Yeah, we have to go. Farmhouse is leaving." I said, "Okay, yeah, I'll be there."
Oh yeah, this is more situations, by the way, folks. Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's happened to me too.
I just stopped waiting for her. I just leave, saying, "Yeah, she's up in the room. She'll come," and then I leave.
Yeah.
Farmhouse anyway, so.
Yeah. Sometimes I've even had to say to them, I was like, not sure how long she's going to be, but if it's
She's
a certain amount of time.
I'm not sure how long she's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave. So
And it's like, if you need to take action, take action.
Yeah.
But just know she's still up in the room, just chilling, thinking she could just be there all night. But realistically, no. Eventually, everybody has to go home from work, right?
Eventually, if she continues to need that, then that's also going to be a problem.
Yeah. Because not everybody
Lives
lives close by and they want to get
I'm not
home.
going to be babysitting. I have a right for me. I don't want to keep my right waiting at times sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I leave when it's time to go home. I go home. I don't.
Yeah, nobody likes to babysit. And everybody literally, the situation says the same thing.
You have to wait for your bus at the terminal. You don't wait in the room when front of house wants to go home.
Yeah. You're on your own at that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Even told that to Seaman one time. And he's saying, yeah, after that you're not responsible. You just leave. You just tell whoever's front of house and just leave.
Yeah, they'll take care of it.
Yeah, they'll take care of it, yeah.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens without us there. Kind of wish I was a fly on the wall to hear the reactions.
Mind you, though, M is great. Like, when it's time to leave, we all leave.
True.
M and we leave,
Yeah. And just basically everybody.
There's no problem with M whatsoever.
Yeah. And everybody else for that matter. Yeah. Everybody tends to leave on the right times. Yeah. Well, okay, there's other situations with other people that they tend to just leave way early, but that still kind of frustrates me.
Sometimes,
but whatever, it is what it is.
Sometimes there is cases where, let's say, the movie ended.
Yeah.
Everything's done.
Yeah.
So you just go home.
But not what happened last night. But who I'm talking about, I'm sure. The guy that usually does, I don't know what to nickname him right now. I guess.
Oh, because he has another job. He does another job, so you have to be understanding.
See, I don't know if he's still
doing it, yeah.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I heard he was laid off still, so I don't know. But anyway,
he was laid off, I think.
I don't know if he's gone back yet.
I think probably, yeah. It's the season.
Okay, maybe I'm a little frustrated. Say, like, if he's laid off and not working that second job or whatever, then it's a little frustrating. But just last night, I'm just like, come on. Me and little D could have used his help. But whatever. It's what it is.
He's usually scheduled.
Yeah.
5 to 9, so can't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was just half an hour early he left, but whatever. That's just me. A me problem. Maybe I'm just.
Sometimes
I'm just stressed
sometimes
out.
he does it because he has to take his dog out.
Oh, maybe
He's a dog, so.
Okay. I keep forgetting. But now, on the other hand, if there was and we know the other guy, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily call him like Stoner Man, but like
B-Man.
Yeah.
B-Man overall is a nice guy. Like,
he's a great person.
He's a great person, but when it comes to
as a worker,
when it comes to cleaning, not very good.
Yeah, I'm sure
when
he's had other jobs where he was better at it or whatever, or more into it.
But he's good at setting things up.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
that's
he's good at.
true.
So if you ask him to set things up, he'll do it. No
Okay.
problem.
Fine. Yeah. Okay, I'll give him the credit for the
Yeah.
porter side.
The cleaning side, not so much.
But
It's a very good job.
But that's okay. This is what happens when you work with a variety amount of different people.
And he's
So-
just doing it because to keep him busy.
That's true.
Because he's well off. What C-Mac told us.
And this is what happens when you're at an older age, folks. Some people could be close to retirement, if not like he could have been easily retired, but
he's just doing it.
He's keeping
Just too
busy.
That's it, basically.
And again, I don't blame him though, because I'm the same way. I like to keep busy. Because I will go insane in the membrane. Like, if I'm home at a long period of time, I'm like,
if I ever won the lottery, I'll still work at the pack, but not many days. I'll probably work like 3 or 4 days a week from the lottery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I wonder how much times a month that would be, because weekly, I don't think we really get much days in a week. Like 2 or 3 if we are lucky. But in a month worth, I wonder what that would be. Something to think about. Maybe at a later time I'll figure that out. But yeah. So yeah, work stuff.
Or maybe 2 times a week. I won the lottery 2 times a week.
2 times a week, and whatever that is.
Yeah.
In a month.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then whatever.
If someone out there wants to do the math, how about that?
Yeah, and they could call me if they need extra people to fill in.
Yeah, you're literally going to be a casual at that point. Casual, on call.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of part-time.
Yeah.
Because yes,
They'll keep busy.
That is true. We are part-time workers.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes, it's true. I'll still work even though if I win the lottery, it's a lot of money. I'll still work. They'll give me something to do before going bananas.
That's true. As long as you're able to work, that's for sure. As long as your body is
Then
able.
I'll do it, then I'll just retire early.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
If I win the lottery, I would retire early.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll retire at 40 years old if I ever win the lottery now, or retire at 40 years old.
That means you gotta start racking up those lotto tickets then if you want.
If I did. I'm hypothetically speaking.
Okay, because I was like, if we're being serious here, you needed to get all that, man.
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay. That's fair.
If I didn't win the lottery, like, say today, hypothetically speaking, I would retire at the age of 40.
Okay, sure. All right, I guess that's fair. Oh,
and then I'll be like the youngest pack employee to retire, essentially.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah. Be like, I know it's my birthday, but also I'm retiring, so. Yeah. It's like, what? Leave us?
I may or may not give you my 2 weeks notice.
Yeah. No, see ya, this is it.
Oh no, you're just gonna flat out be like, yeah, peace, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, bye, peace, I'm out, bye.
Jeez, if I won the lotto, I just would have still gave my 2 weeks notice. Just
I
so
wouldn't know.
Not to say that you're not nice, but I'm like,
you see me one
maybe
day,
I care too much.
You'll see me one day, and the next day I'm gone.
Yeah, I just want to keep that respect.
And then people were wondering where I went. Like,
and if I'm still there at the time, I'll be like, yeah, so she won the lottery and she said peace. Yeah. Bye. And I'm like, she left me here with you people.
Oh, no. I throw her retirement party. Tell me to come back and throw a retirement party. It's like, okay.
Come out of retirement for one day.
Okay.
Just for your party. And then we can celebrate as a pack. Yeah, that'd be funny, but cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, yeah, she was like the youngest pack employee to retire at 40 years old.
I could see C-Man just be like, everyone to my house, retirement party, Marissa, let's go. Woo! That's funny. Or we could do it at your apartment. I don't know, whichever you prefer. Or we'll just do it at the actual, like,
the pack
building.
The pack, yeah.
Okay, let's run some films or no, rent out Robertson and let's have a freaking big party, DJs, food, blah blah blah, party.
No, if we all chip in,
That'd be
we
freaking
can
awesome.
hire Gravely. If we all chip in,
Yes.
hire Gravely. She would play for my retirement party.
Oh, C-Man, yes.
C-Man, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, C-Man is a part of a band.
Yeah.
She kind of disclosed the Gravely thing.
Yeah,
So if you search it up,
Gravely,
you'll find out his real name.
C-Man, yeah.
But anyways, if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. Whatever.
I just slipped out his full name. His first name. It's okay. I don't think he'll care.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
think he'll care.
Fine. We'll give. We're giving him free
Advertisement.
advertisement. Whatever.
Go check out Gravely and their new song "Cinnamon Girl."
That's true. Cinnamon Girl.
That
Oh,
came
no.
out. That came out yesterday.
Yes. Check out the Port Colberts.
Yeah. Just put
Guys.
open guys. Yes.
3 of them.
3 of them.
Yes. Not sponsored. Gravely sponsor
Please
us.
sponsor us.
We're also buying you t-shirts soon, or buying t-shirts.
Buying t-shirts, from you
There you go.
soon.
That will be maybe our low-key sponsorship. No, just kidding.
Please sponsor us. We'll do advertisements.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
free of charge.
Oh, or would it be copyright? Maybe it might be copyrighted.
It might be
if I
copyrighted
play.
if you play it,
Shoot.
But
go
check out Gravely. Go
to.
check out Gravely on here. On here.
No,
And
I'm gonna bring up
Cinnamon Girl.
a picture or something, and y'all, it'll be up on the screen. That's what we're gonna do, just so you can see. Right, we're Let's go on Facebook. Facebook or no? No, Spotify. Jesus Christ, make it get with the program. See, I'm very slow, folks. Don't mind me. But yes, we are going to show you what they are and who they are. Hee. We're showing their beautiful faces. Oh,
Yes.
Sorry. Can you see this, people? Can you see this? Boop. That is the band. Please go and support.
And the one on the bass, that's C-Man. The
Yeah,
one on the bass is
that's
C-Man.
C-Man. If you're ever interested.
Yes.
There you go.
Go check out Gravely and their new
Yes.
single,
Cinnamon Girl.
Cinnamon Girl. It came out yesterday.
Cinnamon Girl.
Cinnamon Girl.
That's the proof. Right there.
Yeah.
Proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the least I can do
Which we can do,
without getting copyrighted
Yeah.
for their music.
Unfortunately, we can't do it unless we get permission.
That's true. Maybe one of these days we'll get permission.
We'll get permission to use the song.
And yeah.
So
And then
YouTube, don't copyright it. Don't strike us with the copyright because we'll get permission.
we will get permission. That's right. That's right. Come on, guys. Anyways, so that's fun. That's always fun.
Yes.
Yes. Which, by the way, they have performed at the PAC too.
Yes.
Related to work. There you go.
Yes, I happened to be there as well as a different coworker that happened to be there. Not the crazy lady.
I mean, I was there the one night. They were playing in Robertson, I believe.
Oh yeah, that was 497.7. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the night that I was there. Didn't realize that
The
was
rock
them.
search, yeah, because the one the
Rock search. Yeah. And then he goes, Megan,
In the past.
did you hear us? Did you where were you? And I'm like, you didn't tell me you were performing. What? So, but I did tell him how he did a pouty face. So I'm like, not my fault. But also, I will say I did overhear the songs in the hallway. Okay, like I didn't want to just go in there and intrude the whole rock search celebration stuff, right? Like that'd be kind of awkward. And then have front of house, and people be like, "Why are you here, Megan?"
And then he's
Get
playing
out.
in there before breakfast, which we're going to.
Yes, Gravely will be at Ribfest. Not only in St. Catharines, but I heard that they're also in the
doing
falls.
Yeah.
For any local people who want to go and have a good time. And
So we never been to Niagara Falls once, so we're checking out.
I feel like I have with my sister at one point back when, but that was only once. However, I'd like to go back. And then I think there was also like kind of like a food truck thing too. We also might have went to. So a little bit of both. But yeah, it'd be cool to go. So there's that. On occasion, you might see them at Canal Days in Port Colborne.
Yes, Canal Days. That's where they're from. So they play Canal Days.
Yes.
We were able to see them last year for Canal Days.
Which was pretty cool.
And
we brought a rubber chicken, which was freaking amazing because they have a song called Rooster.
He saw it. He just shook his head, saying, "Oh no."
We're like, "You like you surprised?" He's like,
yes.
So yeah, so just a little bit of areas where they go, and then they'll go around Port Colborne, Welland, wherever. Yeah. Actually, recently I found out
Friday they played in Ridgeway, which is in Fort Erie.
Yes, but also more recent, the singer decided to go. I think he really travels. Let me just put it that way.
Well, the singer sometimes goes solo. He's going.
So his solo part. Yes, I think I don't know if he just went to like Texas or if it was like New York or something. I don't know. Anyways, he's somewhere in the world. So if you see the main singer, it's part of Gratefully too. Yes. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll disclose names, but yeah.
Who knows? I may have. I have someone on here. That's from the band.
Yeah, that's true. If you see this, hi guys.
Hi C-Man. If you see this, hi C-Man. We want you to be on our podcast.
Yes. Yes, which I don't think we properly shared the title again. I mean, I know it's like all up in the...
Spilling the tea with
M&M. Yes. We got to promote that. Yes. So, yeah. What is M&M? I think I just put MM or M with the little and symbol.
M&M, yeah.
Which refers to Megan and Marissa, or Marissa, Megan,
yes.
Whichever way. Yes. But we are your hosts.
We're your hosts, yeah.
And then we'll have like co-host / techie guy Matt, but he's sleeping right now in this wall as I'm pointing to. And then we'll have
people. We'll have guests on.
We'll try our best to bring in some of our friends, buddies, coworkers, whatever. Family if we choose. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Or it could be random strangers one day.
Definitely C-Man.
Yeah. C-Man will be good.
His music.
Yes. I'm sure he'll be happy to talk about his music.
Venting.
He's venting about anything and anything. Anything about the pack.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, because like he's pretty huge. Because like we all know, like if we promote that, like everyone at the pack will probably see. So we have to be careful. But
no,
I think it could be fun too. I mean, if any of the other pack members, feel free, come on. You know, seconds.
No, because if teachers on here, no one is really going to check this out because we want to keep it hush hush. Sure. Only our department will know.
Okay,
like 3 in our department will know.
Okay, fine. We'll start with there, and then if people find out, people find out.
They can say shit because we're not using their real names.
Yes.
And it's outside of work, so yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to be respectful as much as possible, even if I'm stressed or sad.
Yeah, I don't care.
I know. She has no filter, okay, guys? But like,
I'm okay.
To a degree.
I'm blunt because I have autism, okay? So I'm a very blunt and honest person. So I'm going to say what I have to say. Even if it bugs people, I don't care.
There you go. So, yeah. I care too much.
She does.
I'm on the polar opposite.
She does. Know. She's too nice and innocent. Innocent.
A little bit. Like I'm not.
You too
I'm not
innocent.
But I'm not 100% innocent. I will say. I have.
You're innocent.
Depends on
because
what it
you
is.
Don't
though.
know
Depends
half
on the
the things that I know. So you're innocent.
I'm still growing. I'm still learning. Okay. Everybody. I mean, like I said, I'm a slow grower and learner. There you go.
Like you learned about Brazilian farts.
Okay, yeah, we're not talking about that.
I
Rose.
didn't know what it was. Don't explain
I was
it.
going to say, friends and family, if you ever hear this, I promise I do not partake in any of this. In fact, I say no.
Matt just did it to get a reaction out of her. That was it.
There's a lot of, and we're not going to bring up a lot of things, but there's a lot of weird things on the interwebs. And
Yeah.
and
Go here. Go here.
I don't search these things up. I don't personally watch these things. People just show me, and I'm like, ew. Ew. But, you know.
And then there's cake farts.
And we're not gonna explain any of that. No, don't you dare.
It's where
Don't you dare.
It's where
Shut your face. Shut your face.
Okay, it's where ladies sit on the actual cake and
No.
farts on it.
No.
Don't ask how I know. Don't not ask how I know, okay? Go look at that bar yourself.
I don't endorse this. I don't. No. Anyways, I don't know. Do we talk more about work? Is there any other situations in life? I mean, there has been a lot of things in the past for me, but I don't know. Should I even dare to bring up people from the past?
So, no.
I don't know.
Nah, they're in the past, not really.
But like, there was some
Okay,
weirdos.
maybe the
Like, I don't know which
okay,
one.
maybe
Though.
the creepy guy Bruce. There you go.
Creepy guy Bruce.
You can say his name.
Or not so nice, maybe Steve. I'm not going to disclose last names, and even if I do remember last names, I'm still not going to. But
You're talking about creepy Bruce.
Yeah. Woo. That was very, very strong sanitization, by the way.
And how he keeps trying to apply and you keep projecting.
Oh, I mean, yeah, this is more like he still tries to become relevant, but he ain't.
No, she's a trap.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I think I inhaled way too much of that sanitizer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yikes. But, oh yes, she likes to stuff everything.
It's okay, it's fine.
Enjoy a montage
These
of her
are
sniffing.
really nice hand
Before I get into my stories,
sanitizers
we're
from
taking an intermission.
Bath and Body Works, not sponsored, but they're really, really, really nice smelling.
Oh, yep. We got one of them. Which one is this one? Coconut?
Coconut, Waikiki Beach coconut.
There we go. That's one of the good smells. Yes, also not sponsored. I agree.
I love Bath and Body Works. It's an amazing store.
Yes.
Again, not sponsored.
Yeah. So we have so many of different flavors. Anyways,
scents.
Going back into the whole interesting stuff. So I guess in the past there's this guy named Bruce. And, well, he doesn't have the greatest track record, but whatever. I guess I will just say that in the past, he is one of those types of people to try to flirt with way younger people, but also, like, at work, really? Like, come on, man.
Tissues.
Let's just say with,
There's tissues. Again, that's sponsored from Costco.
Yeah, Kirkland brand tissues. In case if you need it for your issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have another coworker that like first started when I first started. Love her to bits. We're gonna call her.
And this. Eventually, we're gonna make this.
Okay, now we're bringing alcohol into the mix of our stories. Apparently.
We're gonna
Nice.
eventually make this strawberry daiquiri. We're gonna taste
Again,
it.
please make sure you are legal.
That's legal in your country.
Legally in your country, people. When you're 19 here in Canada.
We're not
And
responsible for underage
you're
drinking.
Exactly. You're 16 in Europe and you're 21 in the States. Okay? Boom. disclaimer on that. But anyway, so yeah, coworker, original coworker that started with me, C girl. I'm also gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna call her Mrs. Waldo because that was a funny thing from our Christmas party.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yes, and
Funny,
yes,
funny.
we also have some fun Christmas parties every year now, which is really nice. We love to see it. So Miss Waldo, let's call her. And I will say, like, beautiful lady, very bright, colorful.
Everything's all good now.
And
between you two.
What's up?
Everything's all good between you two.
Yes, everything is good between us. Yes. I mean, we might have butt heads at the very beginning,
yeah.
but I think we did. We got along pretty good. Yeah, like I said, like she's very artistic.
Mm-hmm.
Loves to do hair. Gotta promote that. She does very lovely hair dyeing and hair cutting.
Mm-hmm.
So also said, oh, sorry, I just love you so much. I'm so sorry. Okay, Miss Waldo, whatever. Please also dye my hair.
Popcorn.
But anyways,
Popcorn.
Yes. Host is always showing you all the things that apparently we have. Cakesters.
There's are your cakesters. There you go.
Oh my gosh, so funny. But anyways, so me and Miss Waldo go way back. And so she, I think, she was kind of a part of this crew when Bruce was there. But anyways, so for example, because she was very much younger at the time, but not just her, there was other younger people, and like this Bruce person made us feel really uncomfortable. But in general, I'm not going to say our situation's about that, just in case if Miss Waldo doesn't want me to. I will respect that. I will just say from my side of it, he was creepy to the point where like he would hug without asking as well. No, don't look at that, people. Don't look.
Don't worry, no, I covered your dress up.
I know, but also, no zooming in, people.
Don't zoom in, people.
This is just becoming so random. But anyways, let's just say this guy, hugs without permission. I see him as like almost like a pedophile, if I can say. I don't know. I don't want to get demonetized, people. Okay, YouTube, whatever, please be careful. Oh, we're showing Mio. Let's just say he is very inappropriate at work. And he always asks me in particular, saying, oh, do you have any friends that I can get with? And like, blah, blah, blah. That's just like, no, don't want that. She's reading the newspapers and the flyers. Just kidding. It's just flyers. Canadian Tire.
Crappy tire.
Yes. Here we call it crappy tire. Yes, but Canadian Tire, guys. If you ever need your tools and stuff,
it's a very Canadian
automotive place.
This is a very Canadian store. It's not.
It's very Canadian.
American store. It's a Canadian store.
It's true.
Kids who come to Canada. We'll take you to Canadian Tire.
Alrighty, you crazy. In a good way possible. So, let's just say this guy's really inappropriate. I get so distracted. I'm so sorry, guys. And then I guess he's continuing to apply to the pack, and everyone's like, no. Yeah. There's a bunch of preaching religious people sending or giving cards out to men or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, if you want to go to the church, go for it. And again, I support church and Catholic stuff because I'm Catholic or whatever. So, yeah.
I don't support the abuse in a Catholic.
However, yes, there is a lot of things behind doors. But I will say...
for me, I'm no longer Catholic. I don't believe in that stuff.
No
offense to people that still believe in it. I respect it. long as you don't shove it down my throat, I would totally respect
I
that.
will say, like, I don't regularly go to church, but however, I will say I still pray, like, and like just kind of in general, like I pray, like say, oh, like I hope someone has good health,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
if I'm in a bad situation, it's like please God or whoever is
I'll
out
still
there.
do. It's like I'll keep you in your prayers. So basically, please for me.
Something
I do
like that.
Out of respect, say yes. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Yeah, like
I
that's
do have respect.
Yeah.
Even
Like when it comes to religion, that
even
is
though
what I do.
I don't really follow.
I don't
Catholic
follow
anymore.
I don't follow it like closely like I used to.
Yeah.
I will say,
So
but
I used to go to church as a kid.
I do
My
believe
mom-
there's a God. I do believe
she-
there's a
she-
devil.
She dragged me to go to church, and I didn't want to as a kid. So
Oh no, she got dragged.
yeah, I did.
But tis what it is, I guess.
And yes, I was baptized as Catholic.
Me too. I'm okay with that. Like I have no problem being Catholic or whatever. Going to the schools, I grew up that way. But however, it was weird transferring from that to public.
My
It was
mom
weird.
wanted me to go to Catholic school, but my dad said no.
Okay.
So I went to public school.
Yeah.
Which I kind of liked because you can dress however you want to dress, right? Freedom of expression.
I mean, yeah.
Because at Catholic school, you wear uniforms. And it's shitty. No offense.
Now, however, I'm on the other end because I've been bullied a lot because of copying. It's like, oh, you're copying my clothing style. It's like, what do you expect? Everybody goes to the same freaking stores. You know, like
this one. Eucalyptus thread, which is really nice.
Yeah, that one's
very
nice.
soothing.
I like eucalyptus too. I picked that out for Matt, and he actually really likes it. So, yay, God bless. But yeah, going back, I guess, to Catholic stuff, I guess we go from work to Catholic. Or religion, a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, backgrounds-wise, I'm just like, I kind of like having to a degree, having the uniform just so that, like, everyone's wearing the same thing. And like you're not being bullied saying, oh, like, why are you not with the popular brands? Like, oh, you look like a trash can. This, that, whatever. So, also it's just so easy. Because I feel like every time I have outfits, I'm like, what am I going to wear today? I have to make an effort. Like, but that's me. However, I don't mind wearing whatever I want. But I guess now it doesn't really matter much now. Versus when I was in school, because now there's less bullying, I feel like. Maybe. I hope. Yeah. She's trying to play with the LED lights. Oh, watch out, LED lights. Yeah, so, yeah, I guess that's a little bit of religion. Yeah, I do believe that there is something out there in the universe. Good and bad, and just like I believe in ghosts.
Paranormal, yes.
We believe in the paranormal, so that's another thing we may or may not talk about in future episodes.
I think we will.
Yeah. I'm just giving ideas out there.
We're big fans of Sam and Kobe.
Oh, yes. Yes, fun facts about us.
Yes.
I wish I could just put this in the edit. I might put, like, different titles of sections. So we could say we have a big love for Sam Kobe. We have a big love for Selena Spooky Boo and Call Me Chris.
Local Ontario.
I mean, and I will say on my end, if she doesn't agree or whatever, which is fine, I also love watching Kelsey Davies because she's also very much a spectacular medium.
I don't know who that person is, so
that's okay. Maybe you should check her out. But if anybody else knows her, awesome. And then there was one other person that's Amanda, whatever her last name is. Usually appears in Sam and Colby videos.
And Jake and Johnny.
And then out of the paranormal stuff, we have Jake and Johnny, Tara Yummy. There's so many other people I watch. I don't know about you, but like, yeah. Where it's, even if it's not related, but then there's music artists, and then so yeah. Should I be like, she's a big BTS fan?
Yes, I do love BTS.
So there will be a lot of
They're
her
coming back
talking about
next
that.
month.
Next month, folks.
Yeah.
Let's go, Arby. Be there or be squared.
I'll be talking about it next month.
Yes, next month. That would be probably a big conversation.
Yes.
Yes.
A big conversation.
Yes. So there's that. I mean, I'm into a little bit of everything. I don't even know, like, I don't think I could choose one freaking band or anything particularly, but I mean, if this was me like a long time ago, I would say One Direction or like 5 Seconds of Summer. Okay. Simmer down. but me, like, on the other hand, now I know with all the situation that happened, rest in peace, Liam.
Yes, it was quite sad. Once we found out
that was very heartbroken.
He did a lot of drugs, unfortunately,
and it was
killed himself.
Accidental death. I wouldn't say it's suicide. I would say it's more, just very much accident.
Yeah, because he took a lot of drugs.
I'm sure he didn't need to do any of that.
No, and he was in his right mind.
Mind you, his girlfriend,
partner
or whatever. I can't remember if they're girlfriend or wife or husband.
No,
I don't know.
I think just girlfriend. He never married.
I know. I don't have all the knowledge, but like people could, correct me if I'm wrong, people. But true. We could say partner. She had to leave, I guess, a little bit early, just before that situation happened. And I can't even imagine how guilty or how upset she feels, where she might feel like she wish she could have been there to keep him safe.
But recently...
But then they have a kid too, cute little bear.
Went to his partner and his kid.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, that's very good.
Yes, I actually just read that today, so that's awesome. Yeah.
Because he had no one will, so...
That's true.
The state took over and said, you know what, we'll just get to his partner and his kid.
Yeah, because usually that's what you would do. You would pass it down to your kids or partner or whatever.
No, because with no known will, usually the money goes to your parents.
Oh. Okay, because see, I thought, I guess it depends on your situation, I guess. But if it goes mostly to the parents, which is, I mean, it's cool and all. But
the state decided to
just say no. Like, there's literally a kid. There's a child.
Yeah. Parents, probably both parents got together. Both of the parents got together. So you know what? Just give the money to her
and the kid. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really kind of the family. They seem to be very great people from back, from back in 2010 when I first initially launched them off with X Factor.
Very nice people.
And everyone seemed to be very lovely. But nowadays, I don't know what band I would say. Like, I mean, maybe Jonas Brothers. Fuck, I don't know. There's so many people I could talk about.
Gravely.
Yeah, or local bands like Gravely, Hard Rock Hooligans. Shout out my boys. Who else? Maybe the Breakfast Club, because they're pretty cool too. Or, I should remember the other ones. Oh my god, I feel bad.
Billy Talent.
I mean, Billy Talent is pretty cool too. Just trying to think of the very, 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 very local people.
Green Day, Billy Talent.
Oh my god. Oh, Jonesy. That's what I was thinking.
Yes,
I'm so sorry,
Jonesy,
boys.
Yes.
Sorry, boys.
Jonesy, yes.
That is who I was trying to get out of my brain for very local people.
They usually
bands.
Play at Rockfest. Almost every year they play at Rockfest.
That's why Gravely didn't really get much of a chance to go, but that's okay. They're coming back, so we happy about that. And now Jonesy could go and switch around.
Yeah. I heard that.
I think it's nice to have a flip-flop, so, it's not the same people every time, right? Let's give everyone a rotation. I think that'd be kind of cool if the Hard Rock hooligans could have an opportunity at that too. I know they're mostly the bar scene type of band.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
But, however, I think it'd be cool if they did too. Either that or Canal Days. Bring everybody, all the local bands and out of the country bands, and let's party.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the summer.
The Hard Rock hooligan at my sister's wedding.
Yes.
Because apparently my stepmom knows them too, so yeah, it's a small world.
Very small world, yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Yes, and even Techie boy band. They're very close.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. And because they're Port Colborne boys, they know Gravely as well, very personally.
Yes.
Seaman's told us all about it.
Yeah, even played with them too.
Played with them, borrowed their
equipment, yeah.
I think it was the White Eagle or whatever they said the guitar was. And I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, they let them borrow.
And appeared in their video.
Yeah.
Talk to God or whatever it was called.
Talk to God.
And Mark Stevenson from Hooligans. He made an appearance, which was really cool.
That's the
you go,
priest
Mark.
Guy.
Priest man.
He's good.
Awesome. Yeah, all that.
If you're watching this, Seaman, invite us in the music video.
Oh yeah, we could be extras. Are you kidding me? That'd be awesome. Please.
You even said that you like interesting people. He does. Told me.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yes, we all are interesting people.
I'll even buy you drinks. If you let me in a music video, I'll buy you drinks. I'm dead serious about that.
Buy you drinks, or we'll just gift you anything. We'll give you cash, gifts, drinks, all the above.
I'll buy you drinks.
There you go. A beer for the season.
No, just one beer. Multiple beers.
I'm just saying in general. But yeah, you can buy however much you like for it.
Yeah.
But
just something in mind.
Yeah. I'm just keeping I guess I'm just thinking about beers and stuff. Jesus. Because I was doing smart search stuff.
Sorry, guys. Who knows? Yes, she is. It's part of her requirement for her new upcoming job.
Yeah. Or any future bartending or snack mastery things, concessions. Like, who knows? Maybe in the summer I may or may not pop up at Portaloozy and be a part of that snack bar. You never know. In a town near you.
But yeah, Seaman, if you're watching this, please have us in the music video. I'll buy you beer. I'll buy you a pack of beer. Just let me know what kind of beer you like. And I'll legit buy you a pack of beer.
True. That would be fun. Yay!
Hey.
What else? Wow. I need to get that Steve guy out of my brain. And yes, I will do a little bit of hissing, kind of like what Steven does. But, yeah. I don't know. Do I even bother? It's one of those situations that's still kind of just... And then every time a new person comes in, they do similar stuff. I'm like... let's just say when you're at work, for example, and you're cleaning, you got everything done, and you tell the person what you did, they go in and destroy it. I think that's what I'm frustrated at. And I have to put it out in the universe.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
This is what this Steve person did, for example. It's like, why would you go out of your way? Like...
Do it, and that's something I don't understand.
Joe?
That person.
Exactly. It's like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to piss someone off? Like, because if so, it worked. But the one thing that really, really pissed me off about that guy, and he goes, the one day I come in and he's like, oh, you're not needed here. And I'm just like, well, you're not my boss.
Mm.
But like, he proceeded to say, oh, no, it's fine, go home. And I'm like, and then he just disappears, right? And then I'm like, immediately, I get out of the room, I text boss lady at the pack, and yeah, she wasn't too thrilled. She had a talk with him saying, you are not the boss. You are still, like, she's still working today. Yeah, that's it. That's all that I remember. So, that was a really odd situation.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, well, it's not like it's, I don't know, snowstorm, and I'm not supposed to be there. But anyway, so there's that one.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, is there anything else to get off chests?
Now we can just ramble on.
Rambling on? Okay.
Yes,
Ramble.
Sweet elderly lady, she has been at the pack way before any of us. She used to work at another building.
Well, I'm sure it's fine to say where.
The Meridian
she's
Center.
she's
She
not
used to
there
work
anymore.
at the Meridian Center.
Yeah, Meridian Center, yeah. It's bigger stadium kind of thing for hockey or concerts,
basketball,
a little bit of, like any other event. Yeah. Even if there's like a day where you celebrate the cultures and stuff, like they have that, which a big one is for natives. We have a lot of stuff going around for native or aboriginals or whatever the appropriate wording is for them, which is really beautiful. Check it out if you're around. And yeah. But yeah, she used to work there as a cleaner too, and yeah, we've been around for the ice dogs, and we definitely for sure bumped into her.
Yeah, I remember seeing her. Yeah, I know that you talked about it.
Yeah, because when I first started, and she started like a couple years before me.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2017 for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I started in 2019. So like when I first started, and I was like, you know what, you kind of look familiar.
Yeah.
And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she says, well, she used to work at the Meridian. And I was like, and I said, well, I always went to Ice Dogs games. And she's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, that's where I know you from. So pretty cool lady. And I told her she did an awesome job at cleaning. And
one time she called me sweetie.
Oh, there's too many times. Yeah. She's like, is it okay if I call you
sweetie? Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like sweetie, sweetheart, hug, darling, whatever. She's adorable.
And she likes men.
Again, I would hope so.
She's a silver fox.
Silver fox.
Yeah,
so
she's
true,
a
though.
very silver foxy lady. We all know that about her. And she likes going to see this one gentleman very often. She's saying it's her friend, but we don't believe it's her friend. I think it's her boyfriend.
Well, yeah, she did disclose that she has or went on a date or whatever, or friend, and then it's like, well, please tell me it's not your neighbor in your building, or could it be another person that I saw her going down another street by my place? So I wasn't sure what's going on, but whatever happens, she deserves happiness.
Makes her happy. Yeah.
Exactly.
She doesn't really get out of her apartment.
Yeah, exactly. Like she said, she has a couple of her friends and her neighbor, whatever. But yeah, good for her. If she's going on dates and not being as lonely as she is, then I'm happy for her. Foxy lady. You deserve all the happiness. Our dear old foxy lady at work.
Foxy lady.
Yeah. That's what we'll call her. Not
silver foxy lady.
Yes. We'll call her foxy lady. Yeah. Yes. I agree. That is a good way to put it.
When she's in good mood, she's fun.
Yeah, it's like the one day going down the street, there's a guy in a kilt or whatever on a bike, and she goes, "Oh, I like that."
It's like, oh, I wish Mercer was here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some fun facts about
Yeah.
Foxy Lady.
Yeah.
But then sometimes on the bikes, like, or people are shirtless, right? And then
Ooh, shirtless. You see that?
And-
Like, yes, I saw that, Ursula.
but it's funny because there was one day where she goes, "Ew, why? Like, why is there some of these guys that don't even look good, but yet
Exactly.
they're
Yes,
shirtless?"
exactly. And I agree with her on that. Yes.
And
Yeah.
oh my god, it was so funny. So funny.
Yeah.
What a funny girl you are.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Foxy Lady, I tell you. Foxy Lady. Ah, yes. Yes, that's true, because we are in the downtown area. We see very interesting things, folks.
Yes, and we have a pimp, a local pimp.
Yes, we have a local pimp. Beware.
That we named Leopard Print Man for a reason.
Yeah. But we have heard, and we have, like,
Has been confirmed he's a pimp by Seaman.
I was going to say tech guy, Matt, over here, still sleeping. But I will say he found out on the interwebs about this guy. How well maybe he used to be dangerous, and he's had a bad.
Seaman, yeah.
He's had a criminal record.
Seaman told me that he's a pimp because he found out.
Yeah. Like, he's also a pimp, yes.
And like his
100%.
And his apparently his brother is a doctor.
Yeah, the brother's
That's
a doctor,
that's
giving
why
him
he's
money.
giving him money, but he chooses to live on the street, even though you see him like on a little scooter sometimes or a bike.
And then I'll see him on the.
Clothes, and he has a cell phone. His nice
I'll see him on the
clothes.
buses going to.
He has nice clothes.
to
Not
Tim
ratty.
Hortons.
His clothes are not ratty at all.
Yeah, or you see him talking
You
on a
can
phone.
tell. You cannot tell he's actually homeless by the way he dresses.
Has cell phone, all the technology, all the nice things he has, but chooses to be on the streets.
Yeah.
No idea why. Not sure what he did. I don't know what kind of criminal stuff he's done in the past. But like, you would think he seems dangerous, but in a way,
Not really.
is it? Like, it's kind of like a gray area there.
He protects
But he does protect.
the prostitutes. So
Yeah, he does.
ladies of the night. Ladies
of the
night.
I like that word a lot better, personally. But yeah, he does protect some people to get away from danger.
Unfortunately, they do give him money in order to protect him. That's what Seaman told me.
Right. That's really unfortunate.
It's a pimp. Yeah, that's what you do. It's a pimp.
Yeah.
Found out from Seaman. I would have never known he's a pimp if it wasn't for Seaman.
We from the get go. I thought maybe he was had a past life. He was a rock star and whatever, but probably not the case.
And sometimes when it's really nice out and it's hot down, sometimes when it's really nice out, he wears a leopard speedo and nothing else, no shirt.
It's really weird.
It's not very pleasing to look at.
Especially at work when we have people coming in, and especially
when
children.
When there's an event going on, especially with children involved, that's not.
Yeah, it was not okay
it's
because
not
even we heard that he even learned in children saying, "Look at my pink socks." That's like, ew, why? But anyways, whatever. To each their own. If that's his way of living, whatever. But that's something interesting about our daily lives in downtown.
I don't live downtown. She does.
Yes, I do. Welcome to downtown.
Yeah.
But yeah.
At least you're closer to work than I am.
Yes. However, I used to not be.
Exactly.
Twice.
I used to live in Port Lucie. Yeah.
Used to be Port Lucie and then on the other side of the north end.
Yes, used to live on Vine Street, the same street that Seaman lives on.
Sure. Yeah. All right. As long as we're
It's
not
true.
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
Not going to disclose any other information.
He told me everything. He's like, okay.
Sure. Cool. But yes.
He then told me what what apartment, what place he lives in on Vine Street. They give me address. He told me where it is on Vine Street. He's like, okay, thank you.
We all know which apartment building.
Yeah.
I do not know his
His address, I
level
don't
or
know his
anything like
address,
that,
no.
but I do know which apartment. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah, we're not disclosing anything.
That's why he usually gives me a ride home from work if we're working together at night because we don't live too far from each other. So
That's true. There's gonna be a lot of that. My bad, guys. Allergy season.
Allergy season.
Yes. Finally, warmer weather.
Yes.
It's been a long winter. But anyways, yeah, true. Yeah, thinking about, I guess,
We like seeing
growing up.
We
growing
like
up, I'm
seeing
just thinking about the
We
whole
like
Vine Street
seeing
thing.
We like seeing him. He's a good guy.
Yep,
Even
yep,
though
yep.
sometimes he calls himself an a-hole, but he's not an a-hole.
But I mean, we all have our rebellious days, I'm sure, growing up. But doesn't make you a bad person because people can change over
It's
the
very
years.
nice because he's given me a rise. Not once he asked for gas money from me, not once.
Not once for me either. And 2, he helped get us some groceries one day when we were very, 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 very struggling.
With you and Matt, yeah.
Yes. And but he didn't have to. I just say, hey, I have a little bit of food, but I'm not like, I preface this say I was not asking for people to help. I just say, hey, like if you're questioning why I have like
Very little food, yeah.
I have a cookie
Mm-hmm.
or just like little snacks, I'm just like, well, because it's all I got, whatever. Like, I'm not complaining, right? I'd rather have something little than nothing.
There's a pop that's probably flat by now.
Actually, no, because I've been drinking it.
Oh,
No, it's
you got
good.
it out of the fridge? Okay.
It's not from the fridge, no. Anyways, talking about my orange crush. But yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, so I say,
Gosh,
yes, this is my baby pop.
Not really baby pop. Truly is.
It's my baby. Surprise! We have a baby pop. No, I'm kidding.
It's our baby.
It's the baby.
We gave birth to this baby. It's our baby.
Oh, okay, it's ours.
I'm the daddy, you're the mommy.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Don't mind us. It's the way we are. Sometimes I just ramble on about stuff.
And this is what podcasts are.
Yeah.
Whether you talk about random situations or not, story times or not. But actually, just thinking more about that, because down the line, I'm sure we'll have more content.
Yes,
where
there will be guests on our podcast.
not just guests, but I'm sure we'll have some challenges.
We have appearances by our techie guy, Matt.
Oh, that too.
And our video editor, Matt.
Yes. I know I have special guests. My friend from South Africa, so that'd be great because I told her about that more recently. So yay!
Yeah,
I can't wait for that. We'll find a way to do that. And then what else? Just a bunch of people that we know.
Yeah.
Whoever feels like
he feels comfortable just
coming on and chatting,
shooting the shit.
Yeah, exactly. We love that. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then more challenges. Whether we do vlogs, we do whatever.
Oh yeah,
all the content.
There'll be vlogs.
It's not just going to be podcasts.
No,
it's sit downs where
and it's not always going to be about venting.
Yeah. We could just talk about random topics and how we feel, or whatever. Example, mental health or whatever. That could be a topic.
Yeah.
Or what's another good example? I don't know.
Or we go to restaurants and we review the food.
Oh, that too.
If it's really good, say, come check this restaurant out.
Which I've tried a lot around here. There's quite a bit of good things. So I'm looking forward to
especially that cream barbecue. God, it's so good.
But it gave me the shits.
Oh no!
I'm being honest there. I mean,
it was very good.
Afterwards, I didn't really agree with me.
Yes, it was pricey, but the food was really good. So that's what you expect.
ahead of time for this Korean barbecue place specifically. Just know if you're ever down here, just know that the tip is included.
Gratuity, yes,
Yeah.
included in the price.
Just know about that, so you don't
The gratuity
double
is included in the price. You don't double tip, but I find that's
Very
fantastic.
That is very fantastic.
I think
Never seen any place do that.
I think a lot of restaurants should do that.
Yeah.
Should add tip into the price.
Like literally, that's the only place I've seen ever done that.
Yes.
So I thought that was pretty unique.
And a lovely owner came out and explaining. Like,
yes. Oh, the chef.
Yeah.
Owner, chef.
Chef. Yeah.
They always come out to see how it's going and explain.
Who's legit from Korea. From South Korea, which is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very authentic food. I've tried a lot of new things, and hey, I gotta say it's good. 10 out of 10.
Would probably definitely go back now that it's nicer weather and have it outside now.
Yeah, they do have a not barbecue. Well, they do have a barbecue
outside,
but they have a
cold now. It's cold.
Patio. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Patio.
Because I know I heard they use coal and so in the restaurants.
True.
But here you can't if you use gas.
That's true.
But outside, when it's already started as of May 1st.
Yeah.
So they do it outside now, where it has like a little grill, have a little grill, they coal, grill up. I've heard it's like different. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go back there eventually.
Yes. Lots and lots of money though. But yeah.
Yeah. And then there's one other place that we want to try is a Vietnamese place.
Called Lang.
Lang.
Lang. To spell it out.
And barbecue.
And barbecue. Yeah, it's pretty good.
You have one in the pool.
Tiger. And I think we also have Rue as well. Yeah, we have Rue, but below, on top of the Ninja Turtle. Almost. Yeah. And what she's talking about, folks, is a bunch of Funko Pops that we have. I guess to show you the little poo she was talking about. Hold it. Bear with me. We'll bring this little guy out. See? Yeah. Cute little poo. It's my honey. Not to be cliche or gross and whatever, yada yada, but then I'm his Tigger. Tigger. Boing, boing, boing. But yeah, have like so many of them. But I will say, my other friend, she's beating me with the Funko Pops. How dare you? How dare you, girl? You know who you are.
This is Grogu.
Oh yes, this is our protector of the apartment. By the way, he sits in the window. I don't know why we started doing that, but we started doing that.
This is Grogu.
Grogu.
That's his actual name.
Yep, from the Mandalorian.
And though his story,
AKA the child,
AKA Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda. Yeah. Is that the like baby version of Yoda?
No, because in the Star Wars series, his name was Yoda. Because they never knew what his actual name was until the Mandalorian.
Oh, so but he was always referred to as Yoda.
Because no one knew where he came from, what his story was, not until the Mandalorian came out.
Yeah, and then once they found out that, your real name is actually Grogu, the child.
Grogu.
Interesting.
And he was a cute little child, even though he was, 50 at the time.
They're so cute.
Because, mind you, though, he was old.
Very old, yeah.
And very wise.
Wise. He's a wise guy. Very cute, though. How cute is this?
Wise creature.
Yeah. He likes to eat his fish.
Frog.
Yeah, his Froggy. Sorry. Not fish.
And then
Froggy.
they told him that
Amphibious.
there's more of his kind on his planet, but it got wiped out. So apparently he was the one that was saved. It's a sad story, though.
Yeah. I'm sure it was. But it's just so funny. Oh, we're just telling the story about Grogu.
Grogu.
Or AKA Yoda. Seriously, so cute. Like, look at that cute little face.
Okay, you're gonna go back protecting.
Yes, he's protecting. He's also getting a tan.
Yes.
It's a very beautiful sunny tan.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Whee. Party time. YMCA.
Do you want to try a snack? Do you have any snacks to try on camera?
I've already tried many of them, but do you want to have a whatchamacallit? Shoot, the Oreo thing?
I want to try one.
The cake stir or whatever? Yeah, I think it's a cake stir, guys. Don't come for me if I forget what things are. But yeah, you can try one if you want. I've had too many of them. As long as we save the last one for Matt, we're all good.
Yeah, there's 2 left.
Okay, that's all for Matt.
Yeah.
Alright. She's going to try a cake stir for you.
Okay.
I already had one technically for breakfast. Not gonna lie.
That's okay.
Yeah. But let's see. She'll give her honest review. Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah. But whenever you're ready to do your reviews and stuff, you can. No rush.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
So on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay. That's very good.
Mm.
Alright. Yay! Yeah, basically it's this
Basically, it's like an Oreo cookie, but
yeah,
softer.
a very soft Oreo cookie. Or like a little, well, I mean,
So
it's called the
big-
cake stir, so like
yeah,
a little round
cake, yeah.
cake, but
It's
like
an
Oreo cookie. Yeah,
That'd be good for elderly people with their teeth. They're nice and soft.
that's true. It does melt. Yes. And very messy too at that because I got it all over the couch this morning.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but she's a messy eater.
Yes, I need a bib.
Mm-hmm.
Quite literally. So anybody out there, if we want to create adult bibs, please create one for me. I'm desperate.
With our faces on it, that'd be funny.
Oh yes, she wants her beautiful faces on them. Yeah. And PJs. Kind of like Jake and Johnny.
Mm.
That would be awesome. Some good future plans. Yeah, because I always, like I said, I always say it. I want to still do it, but I gotta get the tools. But I definitely want to make my own T-shirts, hats, bags, whatever. I need a circuit. I need a heat press and stuff.
Underwear.
And
Underwear
yeah.
with my face on it.
Yes, we could even make underwear with her beautiful face on it.
Only my face on it, not hers. We agreed to that.
Rude. No, I'm kidding. No. By all means. If you want your face on underwear, go for it.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
It would be funny if we just had boxer briefs or whatever. Just
That's the reason my face was right on the couch. Yeah.
There you go. Just a singular head, just right there. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's her dream.
And then people say, "Oh."
And then there's me. I would do both of our faces, but just a bunch of the same picture, kind of like Jake and Johnny.
Mm.
I like that style a lot.
And the pajama pants.
Yeah, pajama pants, boxers, whatever it is, shirts. I don't care what it is. You name it. We can have our beautiful faces on them. Yeah. So yeah, there's all of that. What else? I'm just distracted by the beautiful Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah,
Which, yes.
It's hanging up, but it's not pumping. It's not longer Christmas anymore.
Yes. But it's a pain in the butt putting them up and down, so that's why I have it up there in case of
Leave it
anybody.
up.
In case
You
of
know what?
nobody.
Leave it up because, like I said, it's a pain to take up and down. So just leave it.
Yeah. And I'm not getting any younger here, guys. The older you get, the less likely you really want to be doing the extra work.
Yeah, you're not even 30, so shush.
Can you give me 2 more years? Come on, man. Oh, she's bringing out the tweezers. Oh, yeah. Everybody knows about our floors having the tape on it. Oh, which was a part of the our work meeting at, well, not ours, but like here at the apartment I live in, because I
fix the phone.
yeah, we talked about a lot
I know
about
it's
that.
not your fault, due to your fault.
No, it was like that basically when
Yeah.
I first moved in. Yeah, it's like
15 minutes.
we did that, and we also noticed not just that, but the one in the kitchen, and then we noticed there was 2 doors. Not so much the bathroom door, but it was the closet door in our bedroom. That one wasn't really aligned properly. But otherwise, everything else was okay until, well, things happen. Wear and tear, or we kind of bash into it. Yeah. Sad. I don't like when things are broken, but that's okay.
It happens.
Shit happens. Yeah. But also, I guess updates on this other job. We're finally going to get a new floor scrubber. So that's great. We don't have to mop anymore. What else? We're going to have a garbage compactor. So that's pretty awesome. For this apartment.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're going to have a floor scrubber for cleaning. We're going to have a new compactor in the garbage room. And what else? I was going to say, if you want more cleaner stuff, it's up on the shelf. Because those ones are dirty, by the way.
This one.
Well, whatever you want to use. But I'm just saying, the majority of the good
This
ones.
one's still clean.
Yeah. Just letting you know,
Yeah.
more clean ones are on the shelf then. Just letting you know. But yeah, so we're gonna have those, compactor, floor scrubber, a steamer cleaner thing, which is pretty cool. So the stairwells, we get to steam them clean. And what else? Some interesting stuff, let's put it that way. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, it's true. I'll be having 3 jobs.
Good luck with that.
It's gonna be very, very busy, and I'm okay with that. Very excited.
As long as you have breaks though too, you have to balance it out.
No, I do. And speaking of which, today is one of the days I have to clean this apartment building, but I'll be doing that later. So, yeah, as long as it, once today and once tomorrow. I forget when I work. I forget when I work at the pack tomorrow. Well, I think C-Man was like, can you come in for 12, possibly? Or you could choose to come in, or you could come in for 2. But I was like, oh, okay, maybe
2.
Oh, it would have been a 2 to 10 shift, wouldn't it? Now it's going to be longer. So I'll have to probably clean again tomorrow morning before
You leave, yeah.
Before I leave. I'll probably take a quick hour. Yay! Busy life stuff. Yay. So, what else? Yes, not. I don't know if there's much more I would have to update. I think I was out of rambling things. Oh, right. I guess my last thing I'll say is yeet. Love you, Jey Uso. And yeah, this is one of his beautiful shows. Also, again, not sponsored from the WWE.
All right.
Yeah. So you can tell what I'm also into.
Yep. So.
All right. I guess this is going to be the ending of the podcast.
See you next time.
Yes.
Over and out.